customers and communities. That's how we help with all your savings and home loan needs. Visit bankwaw.com.au to find out more.
You work hard, so when a hose or fitting lets go, your local NZ hose doctor will be there. With an extensive network, chances are we're not that far away. At NZ, we work hard to keep you going. NZ, on call 24/7.
Melissa Fraser, Rachel Stone and Claire Quinn in a beautiful collaboration of songs of Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, Emmylou Harris and many more. Saturday, June 22nd at the Commercial Club Albury. Book now.
Very good afternoon. Welcome to Holbrook for a match of the day in Hume Netball for Bank WAW, BF Transport, NZ, Commercial Club Albury, QX3 Sports. Steve Murphy in commentary, Claire Sianta alongside me, and we have J-Man on the camera. Claire, good afternoon to you. Now, you've been calling a bit of the netball action this year. Last week was a cracker between the Saints and Colcan, only one goal. Today, these two sides basically next to each other on the ladder, probably both going to play finals every chance. This should be a good one.
We're in for a cracker here in Holbrook, Murph. We've got a beautiful sunny day. Conditions are near on perfect. It is pretty warm, actually, for a June weekend. So we'll see what these two teams can come up with.
Yeah, it'll be sort of like that. I don't know. Do you get the feeling it's almost like a little type of finals type of game?
I do. I think these two teams are very much in the finals mix and do want to play finals. Obviously, every team does. But I think between the Brookers and the Giants, it'll be a really close and finals pressure type of game.
Now, we've had both these sides recently off the court at Netball Show during the week on All In Sports Facebook page. Both these teams very much think that they'll go deep into September. They have high hopes between both of them. Today, we know Holbrook come into this game, Claire, and I'll mention this throughout the course of the day. They think that they are a top 4+ team. They expect to be there towards second, third week, possibly fourth week of finals, whereas the Giants, right from the outset this year, they were down near the bottom last year. They said in the preseason show that they would play finals this year, and they're living up to it. So it's an important game for both these sides in the competition. And I guess for a player's point of view in netball, Claire, a confidence thing too? Because if these two play each other in finals, you'd want to know that you beat them last time, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, and I think if they do come up against each other in finals, you know, the team that wins today will go in a little bit more confident than the other team, and the other team will want to bounce back and I guess prove that they can win. So it's definitely a big game for both teams, and it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top.
So we've just got a slight delay here. We're not too far off. It is supposed to be a 2:15 start to this match. I will tell you too, Claire, that, well, not you, because you know, but the rest of the competition that are tuning in to our stream, or whether you are watching on replay at the moment, stay tuned later this week. We have some significant announcements regarding netball across the region, and in the next few weeks regarding the finals campaign to come in 2024. It's going to be a game changer for community netball, but finally, we're not too far away from the start here. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Who are you predicting and by how much?
Oh, I said on the Off the Court show this week that Rand would get up, the Giants would get up, but it's going to be close, maybe around 3, 4, 5 goals in it, I think. Oh, it's a tough one.
All right, we'll find out. And we're about to get underway. Bank WOW match day.
Taylor up for a shot for the Brookers. Just few too many wet wicks in that one, but we have our opening goal in this Bank WOW match of the day between the Brookers and Giants. Holbrook opening the scoreboard.
One thing Holbrook has been good at this year that a lot of sides are commenting to us on, Claire, has been defensively. A lot of teams have played them and said that they are one of the more sound defensive units. So it'll be interesting to see how many goals the Giants can get past.
And as we speak, they take their shot at goal to even the scoring early in this first quarter.
BF Transport time clock just 45 seconds in.
Hamblin with the ball. And a great pass straight into Scher. Robertson. And there's that defensive pressure that we just spoke about. Holbrook getting just a touch in there. Platt with the ball to bring it back down for the Brookers. Back to Platt. And Scher's shooting brilliantly to open up this game between Brookers and Giants.
First time back-to-back goals in NZ opening quarter here. But a turnover. Giants to possess it.
And Hogan with a mid-range shot to claw one back for the Giants. And a great intercept, well read there by Platt.
Rose about to get the ball her, and Platt obviously back in the lineup this year after having last year off and just as non-playing coach. But they've got to have two big final series, you think, for Holbrook to run deep.
And a great follow-in rebound by Scher. It's exactly what you want from your shooters if they do miss, just to follow in for that rebound, which she did really well. Robertson to Kelleher. Robertson to Hogan again, shooting brilliantly, very accurately this early in this game.
Back-to-back goals as well for the Giants, responding from Holbrook as they go into attack again.
A sneaky little pass there between the shooters, definitely on the same page. Finishing that one off for the Brookers. Keller to take a shot on goal, and the sneaky pass again to Hogan, and a great rebound by Platt. Taylor using Byrne, and a great intercept there by Venisi.
Venisi read that so well.
Almost fell in her lap. Robertson to Hogan, back to Robertson, a quick 1-2. And a good fake, selling a little bit of candy there on the edge of the circle. And Platt, just that reach that she has, it's a little bit hard to get over the top of that, just with those long arms and that height advantage.
Back WOW match day. It's a good early field of this one, Claire. We're at 5.5 minutes into our NZ opening term, and what have we had? We've had 8 goals, 5-3, but both sides are having plenty of ball in their attacking circle. It's just probably the efficiency of the difference.
I think that also comes down to Holbrook's defence. Like you said before, Holbrook have been a really strong defensive team. Many of the other teams in the league have said that this year, so it's almost expected that pressure would show up today. Platt just having that offering on that other channel, on the far channel, for the Brookers to help them transition that ball into their attacking third.
Yeah, a lot of second phase play from Platt. She's bringing it from the back third and then contributing forward of centre as well. Good turnover by Venisi.
Offering that second option there.
Claire, that actually stops a run of 4 against the Giants. 4 in a row to Holbrook, so much needed.
Venisi with the ball now. Hogan will take the shot for the Giants. Unlucky to see that one around the ring. Just see the intensity ramping up a little bit from the Giants as well. And a great goal there by Taylor.
Only midway through this opening term, but Giants don't want to have that margin extend out too much. Two sides that not a lot between them probably on paper. So playing catch up could be tough in warm conditions later on in the game.
Hogan working really hard around that circle, just offering heaps of different options for not only the mid-quarters but her fellow shooter. A long ball over to Scher. Brookers still with the ball here. Platt offering that reset option in the centre third. It's fast play, but it's patient play by Brookers. When they couldn't quite get that ball into their attacking third, they reset and tried again.
That Commercial Club ball spending most of its time in the front third for Brookers here, the home team on a Bank WAW match day, 10 of the competition.
It was a great intercept there by Trethowan for the Giants. Higgins to take the ball now.
Someone can collect a souvenir over the back of the court. It's probably an unfair comment from me before about Holbrook having most of the ball. Giants have probably had as much. They just haven't finished their work.
As we see, Brookers bringing it back down and resetting again, having that option in Byrne on the line, and Scher just finishing it off. Hogan using Venisi and Robertson into Hogan, a brilliant drive into that space. We're just seeing a rolling sub change in that centre position for the Giants. So Kelleher comes back on into that centre position. A long bounce pass used over to Scher.
Ten to 6, opening term, Commercial Club ball.
Scher again, her accuracy has been brilliant in this opening quarter. Robertson with the ball now to Venisi, back to Robertson. Rowe for the turnover for Brookers.
Yeah, Platt and Scher having two big impacts on this one from a Brookers side of things.
Great long pass to Hamblin and Back into Taylor, who has her hard work rewarded with a goal.
So BF Transport time clock under 2.5 minutes, 14-6 now. It's out to 8 goals in really no time at all by Holbrook. They've accelerated here late.
Kelleher to take the ball. And again, that defensive pressure from Holbrook proving quite strong in the Giants' attacking third. Hogan will take the throw in. Over to Robertson. A great pass over the top, just into that back space to put Hogan in the best position to get one back for the Giants. Sure, a bullet pass over to Hamblin. And Taylor up for the shot, follows in the rebound. Benisi to Higgins. Robertson over to Kelleher. Just leaving that space open for Hogan. And a sneaky pass over to Hogan as well, who finishes that one off. The Giants have got a couple back now.
We do apologise too. We'll get our scoreboard fixed for the second term, hopefully. We do apologise. 14-8 here.
Platt reading that one well to Byrne. Just on the same page, heading down into the attacking third. Taylor with the ball and over the top to Scher, who pops that one in for the Brookers. Rowe to Taylor. Trethowan to take the throw in. And well read there by Rowe.
And we'll take a break. It goes to quarter time, 15-8. So we're about to get underway in our second term Bank WAW, round 10 of the Hume Netball Association. Murph and Claire with you, and Claire about to kick things off in the second term.
Hogan to Higgins to Robertson. Cut off there by Marriott. To Platt. Hamblin. Using Byrne as that second option. A great long pass into Hamblin. Venisi just with a touch in to let it go out.
So back out to 8 goals, which is the maximum the lead has been so far in this game, a couple of times now. We had this situation last time at Holbrook where the scoreboard didn't actually change. 16-8, come back to that. I knew I was right last time I was here. It happened last time as well. And that's another one. So we are definitely going with our scoreboard today. I was made to correct it last time. Not today. 100% at 17-8 here.
Venisi to Kelleher. To Robertson. Keller to take the shot. And does indeed get that one in for the Giants. Hamblin to Taylor to Rowe.
Well, I can tell you that there was an incorrection to the opening term. So it is 16-9, Claire. So which is why the goal wasn't added in this quarter.
And a great long shot in from Hogan for the Giants.
Sorry. I actually did notice that. I did add a goal to Holbrook before based on the scoreboard in the first, but that was the issue.
Venisi with the ball and a great straight pass into that middle channel to Keller. Over to Robertson and back to Keller. Balances on one leg. And Platt just with that rebound, that reach over the line. Byrne with the ball now to Taylor. Over to Hamblin. Using Platt as that second reset again. Over to Rowe.
Have to remember too, Claire, two pretty good defensive teams. Like we've spoken already about Holbrook, but last week, Giants held Gingera to 39, and at a guess their average would be around 50, early 50s in the game. So not many sides have been able to do that against Gingera this year.
We did say that in the off-the-court netball show earlier this week, that this would be a great defensive contest between these two teams, so and which it is proving to be. Robertson to Hogan. Around the circle. We have a turnover by the skills of Byrne. So, and in a flash just like that, Holbrook back in there attacking third. Trethowan just getting a touch in there, but fortunately landed in the lap of Hamblin for the Brookers, who finished with a goal. So now the scoreboards are back to where they should be.
Coverage brought to you by Bank WAW, Commercial Club Albury, NZ, QX3 Sports, BF Transport, helping to power all our coverage of the Hume Netball Association in 2024.
Robertson over to Keller. Venisi with the backup option for the Brookers. And Marriott just getting a touch in on there, and out of bounds it goes. Sneaky little pass to Hogan, which has been seen it a couple of times between the two shooters for the Giants. Definitely on the same page. So Hamblin will take this one for Holbrook. You just see the shooters working to get their body in the best position as that ball comes into play. Higgins just getting a touch in there. Over to Rowe. Sure. Found the space and gets the goal.
Not that this has anything to do with netball, Claire, but I do understand the Giants girls have their ball tonight. So they'd want to be playing well, I guess, to feel good about themselves tonight. I don't know. I don't know why I threw that out there, but they did tell me during the week when I asked for the team list. That was a bit of dialogue they added.
Something to do with the tans, maybe?
Possibly. Apparently that's a thing for the girls.
Rowe to Hamblin. Back to Rowe.
Must say, both sides' hustle in defence has been pretty good. Giants have intercepted their fair share of Commercial Club ball here.
You can see the desperation when they do like that, just try and get a touch in and disrupt that flow for the Brookers.
Venisi's playing the role of a thief very well. She keeps putting a hand in or cutting stuff across. She's like an Energizer bunny. Without the ears.
Hogan using Higgins to Robertson.
See, again, just the energy at both sides, the work rate.
Marriott there with the rebound, offering that second option again. Byrne with a good drive into the centre third to Platt. Hamblin. Over to Rowe.
So basically in the competition, we've got 7 teams fighting for 6 spots, but really we've got 2 teams fighting for 1. The Giants and Lockhart. The other 5 will get in. It's just, yeah, it's a question pretty much between those 2 sides, I guess, for that last spot. Holbrook, Henty, and then, of course, the big 3 on top of that, Ginger, Osborne, and Howlong. Although I will be interested today, for ones listening, the Murray Magpies Howlong game. I do understand the Magpies have a few O&M recruits in their lineup today.
Be very interesting to see how that game goes. What do you think?
Well, it will dramatically increase. It depends how many play, but, you know, who knows? It would make a difference. 1 or 2 really good players in any sport make a huge difference. You'd still expect Howlong to win, but it'll be closer than what a lot of people would have thought, I think.
Well, you can never ride them off. Liv was up and about on the off the court netball show, so you can never rule them out too early. And Hogan gets one back for the Giants as Rowe will take the centre pass for Holbrook.
Bit of transport time clock under 5 minutes. This is a big finish to this half here for Giants. They've got to get closer. Down by 11. I think they've got to get within 7 or 8 at least going into the next break.
That was a much better transition from the Giants with a great goal to finish it off by Hogan, that sort of mid-range goal. And that good pressure forcing the error from Holbrook, but well done to the Giants there. Just had a couple of changes in positions as well. Higgins going back into the goalkeeper position. Hogan. Byrne. Over to Hamblin. Always seeking that good option, which is what you want from your wing defence position. And a great rebound by Higgins for the Giants. Robertson was just demanding that ball in the centre there. Sevenisi, who's gone into the goal defending position now. Hogan up for a fantastic shot. Again, that sort of mid to long range shot at goal.
Lightning pass by Hamblin.
Oh, brilliant vision from Robertson into Hogan. See, Trethowan's gone into the goal shooter position for the Giants as well, so can play at both ends, obviously. Starting in the goalkeeper position earlier this game.
I like that, Kayla Robinson, mixing it up too, not waiting till it gets, impossible to come back. Making some changes.
Oh, well done there by Venisi, just to read that play a little bit. Get a touch in, hold up the play for Holbrook. Sure, shooting brilliantly today. Very accurately and rarely missing.
It's a really good scoring half now for NZ for Holbrook. They're up to 27 goals. You double that, 54. That's mid-50s. You're not losing games. Simple as that. You're scoring 50 plus.
That vision again. They're just on the same page in their attacking third, the Brookers. Just that hold by Sher, allowing for that space and allowing a great pass in. Kelleher. Trethowan balancing on one leg. And Platt with the rebound.
So coming towards the end of the quarter, you think Holbrook from here, the only ones that can score.
Rowe to Hamblin. Just a little duck and weave by Scher to give herself that space and pop up for a goal, a late goal. A buzzer beater.
It concludes the half-time for NZ, Bank WAW Commercial Club, QX3 Sports, BF Transport. We go to the break, 14-goal lead to the home side.
Want more out of your bank? At Bank WAW, we create personalised service solutions for our customers and communities. That's how we help with all your savings and home loan needs. Visit bankwaw.com.au to find out more.
You work hard, so when a hose or fitting lets go, your local NZ hose doctor will be there. With an extensive network, chances are we're not that far away. At NZ, we work hard to keep you going. NZ, on call 24/7.
Miss Melissa Fraser, Rachel Stone and Claire Quinn in a beautiful collaboration of songs of Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, Emmylou Harris and many more. Saturday, June 22nd at the Commercial Club Albury. Book now.
Want more out of your bank? At Bank WAW, we create personalised service solutions for our customers and communities. That's how we help with all your savings and home loan needs. Visit bankwaw.com.au to find out more.
You work hard, so when a hose or fitting lets go, your local NZ hose doctor will be there. With an extensive network, chances are we're not that far away. At NZ, we work hard to keep you going. NZ, on call 24/7.
Miss Melissa Fraser, Rachel Stone and Claire Quinn in a beautiful collaboration of songs of Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, Emmylou Harris and many more. Saturday, June 22nd at the Commercial Club Albury. Book now.
And we're back with all the second half action here at our Bank WAW match of the round between the Giants and the Brookers. Had a couple of changes from both sides heading into this second half. So Drathowan has gone into the goal shooting position and makes her mark nice and early in this third term.
Need a fast start, Giants. Momentum is a big thing in sport. Venezia again. I tell you what, I'm going to nickname her the Thief in the kindest possible way. I'm going to pray that Vivian doesn't take offence to it.
I'm sure she'll be pretty happy with that nickname if she can get a few intercepts in this second half.
Well, she did join us on the show, very first show of the year in the pre-season.
Hamblin, and we've seen Maddie Black come into that goal attack position for the Brookers as well.
Yeah, Holbrook not as high rotation team as others in the comp. Giants are one that do use it a bit. Lockhart's another that we've seen anyway. I think Holbrook's a bit of the maybe how long sort of ilk. They don't use it as much.
Keller with the ball, up and in for another goal for the Giants. Venezia with the ball in that turnover for the Giants. Just sends a little bit of a run on here for the Giants. It's great defensive pressure by Holbrook. Keller again up and in.
Back to 12 here.
Trethowan. Marriott just reading that play brilliantly and intercepting and turning over the ball for the Brookers. And again, like I said before, in a flash, just down the court on the same page in that fast-paced kind of netball. As Scher pops another one in for the Brookers. Now Rowe with the ball for the home side. Great pressure by the Giants just to cause that turnover from the centre pass.
Claire Cianza joining our 2024 Hume Netball coverage throughout the season. Bank WAW Commercial Club Albury and ZQX3 Sports BF Transport again, Platt involved. Venezia.
Those tall Holbrook defenders really proving difficult. That height advantage. And Venezia again causing that turnover. I think that's the third in the space of a couple of minutes.
Tell you what, the Thief is on fire.
Just sense a little bit, as I mentioned earlier, just a little bit of a run on here from the Giants.
You have to capitalise. They're obviously a long way behind. Just must score every time they go in that circle now.
Trethowan offering that space.
She's added plenty, Claire.
We've just seen also another change for the Giants in that centre position, rotating between Emerton and Callagher. So Callagher's back on now as we are a couple of minutes into this third term. And Black with the shot for the Brookers.
Oh, I thought we were going to have another collision then.
It looked very likely. Those two were going for that loose ball like there was money riding on it or something.
Seems every week it's getting more violent in Hume netball.
It's that intensity that both teams just desperate to win and get their hands on that netball.
Have a look at that from Hamlin.
So I've just seen Emerton come on into that wing defence position.
Sorry, Claire, Hamlin didn't take possession then. She just literally tapped it on with her hands.
Platt rewarded with that rebound. As Black comes forward into the centre third. Well done by Emerton just to stop that run. Seen another change as well for the Giants. So we've got Higgins in the goalkeeper position as she has been. We've got Keogh in goal defence now, just giving the Giants a little bit of height in their defensive third. Emerton to take the ball into the attacking third for the Giants. Robertson with the ball.
So again, the scoreboard's outpointed us here. So 35-20. BF Transport time clock down to 7 and a bit of change.
Hamblin over to Rowe. Unlucky with that step call there. It's not often you see it, but the game is so quick, so fast-paced, it's easy done. Kelleher with the ball for the Giants. And a nice low pass there into Keller. Just running a little bit too far for Trethowan. Platt to Rowe. Hamblin. Nice quick 1-2 there. Just on the same page between those attacking mid-quarters and the goal shooters for the Brookers.
So I'd be fascinated how this game plays out in the last quarter too, Claire, because obviously Holbrook's going to record the win here unless something dramatic happens and it's going to be the greatest game of sport we've ever covered on All In Sports. But, you know, Holbrook can go on and record a really emphatic win here, really make a statement against a side that could very easily make the finals and possibly come up against them in the first week, because Holbrook every chance to finish fourth. Giants could finish fifth. They could play each other. So could make a real statement, or can Giants get back and sort of show some resilience and show some tenacity and show that they won't be easy beats come finals?
And as we were speaking about earlier, these two teams, like you said, could very, very well come up against each other come finals. So it'll be interesting to see who has those kind of bragging rights going into that clash in finals if that does happen. Seen Hogan come back on into the goal shooting position. Trethowan now in goal defence for the Giants. So a few changes, just mixing things up, because obviously, as you mentioned, they will need to find something just to claw back that margin.
It's going to shape as a good final series too. Like I said, the Holbrook will be there. Giants, no guarantee. They're fighting with Lockhart for that last place in the 6.
And a great rebound by Higgins. Trethowan just offering that second phase play in the mid-court, helping that transition, and over the top to Hogan. Great pass by Robertson, and does finish off for the Giants.
It's good sport, isn't it? And it is an intriguing final series too, Claire, because Ginger, I think, is the one team that's improved from last year. Osborne and How Long are both still good, but hard to say that they're better than last year. Henty have come from nowhere and haven't been at full strength the last few weeks, hence some of their results. They're dangerous. Holbrook are a really good unit. Plenty of experts within the comp, Ginger included, rate them higher than their position as well. And then Lockhart have proven to be dangerous as well. But I think any one of 5 teams could potentially win it. It's going to be cutthroat netball. I mean, a side like How Long, if they finish 3rd, they're not going to have an easy finals game against a Holbrook or a Henty.
Absolutely, and I think the big thing about the finals series this year as well is all these teams, like you said, are quality sides. So they're all going to want to be there. They're all going to want to go deep into September. And I think, you know, the intensity and that kind of viciousness on the court is really going to ramp up come finals.
Well, I guess what I was trying to say is that Ginger is the one team I think's improved from last year. Osborne, How Long have been the same or gone down a little bit. Holbrook and Henty have gone up further again. So that gap, whichever way you look at it, the gap's not like it was last year. Last year was clear. Only 3 teams could win it. Henty and Holbrook could easily find themselves in a prelim this year, if not a granny. And the other thing too with Claire, you get, like, obviously every side says, you know, we can play finals, we're good, etc. Henty, Holbrook genuinely believe they can beat the other 3. Like, they don't just say at our best, they actually believe they can win. They've got to prove it, but they believe it, and that's the first part of it.
Well, we saw that a few weeks ago with the Henty and Ginder game. Henty came out strong. They looked ready for a real fight against Ginder. So, you know, with a full-strength team and you know, the eye on the prize, anything's possible.
They've got a couple of genuine A-grade girls in that lineup at Henty. Like I said, they haven't been at full strength or close to full strength the last few weeks, which hence some of their results.
Higgins is taking a little tumble there, but looks like she's okay. As Sher finishes off the goal for Holbrook.
It's my bad. I'm going to fire myself. It wouldn't be a Hume netball game without someone hitting the court.
Hamblin with a brilliant drive down to that pocket, and Sher following into her, following in for the rebound in that shot. Higgins to take the ball for Giants. And Black just finding the space in the back there, but Trethowan with the rebound. Robertson offering an option. Hogan to Kelleher. unfortunately just not quite beating the buzzer there for Holbrook, but we will be back with all the last quarter action very soon.
Want more out of your bank? At Bank WAW, we create personalised service solutions for our customers and communities. That's how we help with all your savings and home loan needs. Visit bankwaw.com.au to find out more.
You work hard, so when a hose or fitting lets go, your local NZ hose doctor will be there. With an extensive network, chances are we're not that far away. At NZ, we work hard to keep you going. NZ, on call 24/7.
Miss Melissa Fraser, Rachel Stone and Claire Quinn in a beautiful collaboration of songs of Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, Emmylou Harris and many more. Saturday, June 22nd at the Commercial Club Albury. Book now.
Bank WAW, final term underway for Commercial Club Albury, BF Transport NZ, QX3 Sports. Giants would need a massive final term here, but beyond that, just a bit of resilience would be pretty good. Robinson, Marriott's been a live wire in defence, particularly in the second half for Holbrook. They have started the terms pretty well in the first few minutes, Giants. Saying allinsports.com.au, where you can watch the coverage and catch up on any replay. Stay tuned later in the week. We've got some big announcements regarding netball in the region and beyond that as well nationally. Sure, in the GS position's been really pivotal today. Has possession. She's been accurate when really early on in this game between the two sides. There was even amount of possession, even amount of shots, and Sher was really making sure that she made the most. Robinson and Venisi have been two of the better players in the CNWA for Giants. Marriott. Work in possession again. And towards Taylor, I think it is down there. So 43-22. It's 2-1 in this final term. Bank WAW match day. Holbrook's Way. Claire Cianta calling the action beautifully on All In Sports.
So Marriott having a run out in GD. We've had a couple of changes for both sides heading into this final term.
I've got it on my to-do list, Claire, that in the off-season clubs need to get numbers on their dresses. We need numbers on the netball dresses.
That would help a lot. So Taylor's gone into that centre position from where she was in goal attack earlier in the game. And a great intercept there by Keogh. Byrne in wing attack. And great defensive pressure by the Giants just to cause that turnover. Trethowan with the ball to Venisi, a great pass to Robertson and over. Marriott just getting a touch in, knocking that ball out of play.
If you are watching our broadcast too, at the end of the game, flick over to the footy. We've got 2 footy games today, but we have Holbrook playing against Giants. It's a ripper. 2 teams that are in the top 4 at the moment. It's 6 points the difference. Holbrook's Way at halftime. So after this game, tune into the boys. It should be a good finish between 2 sides that think they'll play in the grand final.
And Platt with the rebound to Marriott. Back to Platt. Keogh. And Taylor. Nearly had another big collision there between Emerton and Byrne.
It's percentage time for Holbrook, Claire, too. Got to capitalise on this percentage.
And that defensive pressure from Holbrook just forcing the Giants to shoot a little bit further than maybe where they're comfortable. So Trethowan winning that 50-50 ball. And again, great defensive pressure from Holbrook just to cause that held ball for the Giants. Couldn't quite get it past the halfway mark. Marriott with the ball now. Taylor. And a great pass, seeing that vision. Seeing Black free there. Trethowan to take the throw in. And defensive pressure from all their players, not just their defenders. We see Maddie Black getting a touch in there and forcing the ball out of bounds. Robertson to Hogan. And a great drive, great run there from Hogan along the baseline. Marriott and Taylor. A great intercept there by Platt. Oh, great intercept by Kelleher to Venisi. The pressure just forcing that error over a third. Trithowen to Venisi. Up to Higgins. Keller to Robertson. Just holding that space really well, Keller did. And again, that jump from Marriott to get that rebound is brilliant work.
Must say, Claire, at no stage has the Giants' intensity dropped off. It's got to be full credit to Holbrook, the way they're playing here. Giants aren't playing that badly at all. Their pressure's good, their energy's good, their enthusiasm's good, their effort's fantastic. It's just they're playing against a side that is playing some really good netball today. Not that I know, but they do look impressive.
Their defensive efforts have been, second to none, Holbrook, and I can see why every team in the league is cautious and wary of their defensive pressure. It's really impressive to see.
Well, you want to put that in perspective. BF Transport time clock, 6.5 minutes to go. They got 22 for the game. Let's just say that they get that to 28. Say they get another 6 goals from here. That's only 7 goals a quarter. That's really impressive defense. And then vice versa, they're going to post 50 plus themselves. So they're scoring in effect, 12, 13, 14 a quarter.
Their shooters have been incredible today. Rarely missing. Whether it was Taylor in the first half, Scher's been brilliant all game. And having Black step in sort of in that second half, it's been impressive. Keller to Kelleher. There's a nice hold by Platt in that as well. Keller coming away with the goal. Marriott to Byrne. Bit of a 1-2 play between Byrne and Black. As we were just talking about before, those shooters are just on fire today. Good option there for the Giants and rewarded with a goal by Hogan. Burn to Keogh. Great vision around the circle. Giving Scher that advantage, having that front hold. Kelleher with the ball, taking the centre pass for the Giants. There's been a few close calls for that big collision that we've seen the last couple of weeks. And again, good vision, just seeing the option. Trethowan coming away with the ball. Taylor Byrne just stopping that run from Giants. Venisi to Kelleher with the one-handed grab. Trethowan to take the throw in to Venisi.
So, Claire, you've watched Gingera play, you watched Henty play, you watched Howlong play, haven't seen Osborne yet. Where do Holbrook sit in that group that you've seen, performance-wise?
They are impressive. I'm impressed by them today. They've worked really, really hard. Their defensive pressure has been phenomenal. They're right up there, in my opinion.
Okay.
They're right up there in that top 4 with the likes of Gingera, Howlong. I mean, Gingera are an impressive outfit this year. They're going to be very difficult to stop, I think. But, yeah, I think Holbrook are a strong side. But full credit to Giants today. They've, like you said before, they're trying so hard, and their intensity hasn't dropped off at all, even despite the margin.
Claire Sienta calling the action, 49-24, Bank WAW match day. Change that again, the scoreboard playing havoc with us, 48 it is. Commercial Club Albury, NZ, QX3 Sports on All In Sports. Question, with under 90 to play, can Holbrook crack the half century?
Look, I don't think it'll be too far-fetched to think so. Potentially with this passage of play, a brilliant drive from Byrne onto the top of the circle. And saying that, defensive pressure has lifted from the Giants, making it a little bit more difficult. There you go, there's that half century that you're after.
A beautiful number, 50.
Emerton. Sneaky low pass in to Hogan. Platt with that ever reliable rebounding skills. Venisi to take this one for the Giants. This might be their last effort just before the time goes. Speaking of the rebound skills, save that one.
So full time, 50-26, the Brookers home. Well done, Claire. Well called.
Thank you very much. It was a good game. I think Giants should be pretty happy with their efforts, but yeah, Brookers just simply too strong today at their home court.
For J-Man Murph and Claire, and his Bank WAW match day, BF Transport, NZ Commercial Club Albury, QX3 Sports. Join us again next week for more Bank WAW Hume netball action.